Are you ready to talk to thousands of viewers?
You think it's thousands at this point?
Hundreds and thousands of adoring fans across the world. Tuning in, episode 7.
Here
Big
we are.
episode 7.
Massive episode 7. Well, we tried to... You know what the fucking chalkboard, the idea behind the chalkboard was this concept that we were like, guess what? Every person that comes onto it gets to write their name on it. And we found out the hard way that that's not the case.
Yeah, we didn't think that one through.
So
we need to get another chalkboard.
you think we should get
Rearrange some
another?
shit. Yeah. And also a lot of people that I know that I've shown it to say this thing is crooked and it's bothering them, but I like it.
Yeah, me too. Me too. You think it's all right, Sedge?
No, I think it's fine.
Ladies and gentlemen,
I think I don't know.
guest
Deal
number
with
2.
it.
No. Deal. Fuck you.
And yes, guess number 2.
Thomas Sedra, are you right that we use your full name?
Well, it's too late now.
Well, I
You
don't
fucking
want
put
pe-
it out
yeah,
there.
Well, now I'm gonna get searched on Facebook and stalked.
Yeah, by the
No,
FBI.
No. My fear wasn't like a Facebook you being stalked. I just didn't want to like say your name and then like red flags, alarms and shit go off.
I'm wanted in 4 different countries.
Can you imagine that? That would be something that would be really interesting for this podcast. If we had a guest on one time and they were like, what was that?
You meet him at a bar once or some shit like.
Yeah, what was that show? America's Most Wanted. Do you guys
Oh,
ever
yeah.
watch that growing up?
Yeah.
No,
First of all,
I
that
didn't
was
have those channels.
you didn't?
What?
Dude, that was really for its time. I remember that was like borderline graphic. Some of the stories they would tell on there, you're just like, oh fuck, like things. And I was young watching it. I think that's part of the reason my my humor is the way it is today.
Yeah.
Is because of I mean, who knows if you could make the claim for that, but like just exposure to that stuff. That like when you get older, you're kind of just like, you know, it's not as crazy. So like,
Is that why I wanted to be a Power Ranger when I grow when I grew up? Because all I watched was Power Rangers.
no, that's the reason that now
Is that
if you
why
if
you
see
wanted
it-
to be a cop? And this is the reason I wanted to be a Power Ranger.
I wanted to be Pee Wee Herman.
Oh my!
Yes.
Anybody can masturbate in a theater. Anybody can
That's
be
where I
Pee Wee
was going
Herman.
with this.
Oh shit! No, I had a. No, but that's what I'm saying is that like so me and Sedra both watched like a lot of horror movies growing up, so we
Mhm.
watched them now and it's
Mhm.
not such a big deal. But you
Right.
didn't watch any horror movies, and now you see like PG-13 and you're fucking like worried. You're like worried.
Yeah, is that right?
What was that one movie?
PG-13, is that right?
There was that one movie, The Shallows. You wouldn't watch it.
It's not that I wouldn't watch it.
You were just like,
Wait,
you know
wait.
what?
What movie was that? Was that they were descending like to the depths of the world or something?
No, that's the shark one.
Thomas, I've watched every horror movie you have.
Oh, the Shallows is the
That's
shark,
not
yeah.
true.
Mm-hmm.
That's not true.
Yep.
Go ahead and tell the people what you do. What do you do? What do you do? What do
Uh-oh.
you fucking do? No.
What do I do?
Yeah.
What do I do?
What do you do for movies?
All movies. It's
Yeah.
not just horror movies.
Yeah. Yeah. What do you do?
Well, I get over curious if
Is
there's
that
a
what
movie.
you call it?
Yeah, if there's a movie that I really want to watch, and I'll search a brief synopsis of the movie on IMDb or on the internet.
So you spoil the movie for yourself
So
before you watch the
I
movie.
see. Yeah, I read what happens.
Did you know that
see
about
if
him,
it's-
Seth?
see
Yeah,
if
I
it's-
knew this. We had a conversation about this not too long ago.
And
I
a
forget
lot
which
of
movie it
times,
was.
that's how it judges. Like if it's like worth even seeing. Like
But it's not worth seeing anymore.
No, exactly.
If you
Isn't that the
spoil it
point?
for
Yeah.
yourself.
because sometimes I'll read it, I'll be like, oh, that sounds sick.
Did you see an ending once
it.
when you were really young that fucked you up so bad that you were like, if I ever get surprised like that again, I'm gonna end up dying?
No, it's just I don't know. It's just a habit I have.
Oh, jeez, dude.
I read
Are
too deep
allergies
into new
contagious? Because I
movies.
fucking feel like I got some of yours.
Yeah, that's
Oh, buddy.
yeah.
Pull out the Claritin, buddy.
The Claritin Clear.
That doesn't work for you, right?
In my fucking eye.
It's a beetle.
Yeah, Claritin doesn't work for me, so
This guy's got
they
it
need to
that
give
bad.
me like I don't know, like horse tranquilizers or something,
Yo.
ketamine over the counter.
So here's something
Some
that
HGH.
I've never actually officially ever been able to bring up on the podcast. but I brought it up at work, and quite a few people started talking about it, all right? And Lucas and Ryan tried to shoot the idea down, but I'm going to do it. If you had to choose, let's just start very basic. Would you rather be killed by a chimpanzee, or would you rather be killed by a
he's
shark?
bringing
A shark.
this back in.
A shark. I'd rather be killed by a shark.
But no, you didn't give him the third option as well.
No.
No, there is no third option.
What do
here
you mean
because-
there's no third
No, because there
option?
can't be a third option in the scenario where you die in both. Okay, listen.
Yeah,
So,
but what
now
about
let
the
me just-
freaking bear
okay,
traps?
bro, chill. Let me just paint the picture. All right? You're on a sinking boat 50 meters from shore. You have to swim to shore. You know there are a lot of sharks in the water. Tons of sharks, right? You don't know if you're going to be attacked by the sharks, okay? Second scenario. You have to walk 50 meters through dense jungle, and there's like fucking 4 or 5 chimpanzees
I'm
in
taking
there.
the shark.
Okay,
You know what?
No, wait,
I'll tell you why.
just wait,
I'll tell you
just
why.
hold up,
Let
just
me
hold up,
tell you-
because now I can
Okay.
introduce the third option. If you don't want either of those options, because you know what, a lot of times is like I feel like it's likely that if you were to be attacked by the shark or the chimps, you're gonna die, right? So if you don't want either, but again, you might not run into either of them, right? If you don't want either of those options, you jump into 2 bear traps.
Wow. What is that? Like that happened in a...
And you'll lose your legs, 100%.
Do you think it's 100% chance you'll lose your
I think
legs?
it's a
You won't-
100% chance. that you
Depends
lose
how
your
long
legs.
it takes for help to get to you.
No help.
If you're surrounded...
Yeah,
if
that's
you're
actually, I've never even considered that.
if you're in a place where there's bear traps, it's going to take a while.
No, I
At
mean,
least from
no,
what I
no,
think,
no.
like-
I mean,
Yeah,
like,
like,
this is...
how is
What,
there
you're just
gonna be
out on your
help?
lawn, you're like, all right, buddy, this is the third
No,
option.
that's exactly it. Yeah, no, like I set the bear traps up in my backyard, and I'm like, okay, jump.
Oh
You
my
didn't want to
God.
be in the water, go jump.
No, see, this is why. Let me explain why I'll
Perfect.
take the shark option.
Okay.
Because I can't swim. So I'm dying before I get killed by sharks.
But you have
no.
a chance of
See, that's-
escaping.
No,
Not
but-
only that, yeah, you do have a chance of escaping, but here's the thing, bullshit. You have a good life jacket, and I hate how
Oh,
people are like,
shit.
bro, but there's a
This is
current."
what he said to me last time. Bro, you give me a life jacket, I'm a floating meal now.
Bro, you don't know that you're going to be attacked by the shark. You don't know that you're going to see a chimpanzee, though. Now, what, like, what? And
So I'd rather run
so
through
which
a
one?
forest.
So which one would you pick, Ryan?
The chimps.
Oh,
You're out of your mind. Listen,
buddy.
if a shark attacks you, you're dead in one bite. If a chimp attacks you, it's gonna start biting your fingers off. It's gonna rip your eyes out. It's gonna like eat your dick and balls while you're still alive. You
No,
really
I'll throw
want that?
myself off a cliff.
You're
Bro.
not throwing your bro. You're not outrunning a chimpanzee.
Primates are extremely strong animals, too.
You'll be surprised how fucking fast I am.
Oh, my God. Right.
Is everything okay, Lucas? Okay, he just set up this big whiteboard there, and he's 50 minutes in now. I'm joking. That's from the last episode.
Yeah.
So
Okay.
you're definitely going with the chimpanzee.
Yeah, 100% going
In
with
my
the
opinion,
chimpanzees.
in my humble opinion, if you go with the chimpanzees, you might as well just go with the fucking bear traps.
Why?
Because
It's probably going to do the same thing, but less damage.
exactly,
Yeah.
bro, the chimps are gonna do what the bear trap is gonna do to you,
I can run
Just
to
wh-
safety faster than I can swim to safety.
bro. It's not. I don't mean it's one straight shoot. I mean you got to run through the jungle. This is pretty dense terrain.
That's fine. I Tarzan this shit.
Oh, my
See,
God.
this is
where it becomes
yeah.
unrealistic.
See, you don't.
You can't swim. How are you going to Tarzan anything?
I'm joking. No, I'd rather take that than fucking...
Lucas would take the. You'd actually take the bear traps? Are you serious?
Oh my
Okay.
God.
Fair. I mean, hey, that's that guy right
That's
there.
honorable.
So, you know
but
what
are you there right away to like
That's what I'm
unlatch the bear
saying. That's my
traps?
point.
Or like
oh, buddy, you think you're gonna be awake to unlatch bear traps?
No, but
no,
if someone
no,
there
like if
as
someone
aid-
is there.
Yeah.
I haven't figured out that.
Because you
part
said
yet.
you set them up in your backyard.
Yeah, I'm there.
So are you there facilitating this whole ordeal?
I'll
or-
throw a tourniquet on you, but you got to take the bear trap off. No.
throw a bucket of ice water on his face.
Yeah.
He wakes up. Both his legs are in a bear trap.
Where are you going to get the prosthetics, though?
Yeah, Lucas says he says you can get prosthetics. There's you know what? I think the shark scenario. See, because for me, I think both are terrifying. Both of those scenarios are very. Those are fucking terrifying.
You love
Like,
sharks, Thomas.
I love them. Look
You'll
at
be
my
fine.
shirt.
You'll be
But-
fine.
No,
You'll be fine.
you're right. I would be. Thank you,
Yeah.
Got you.
Sedge. Would you go cage diving?
We've been over this.
No, but we need to say it like actually
Yeah,
on
on
air.
camera.
If the boys dragged me into it, like you guys dragged me into this fucking podcast, then yeah, I'd go, but not by choice. I would not do it by choice. Did you
No.
not hear me just say I can't swim?
I said,
Bro, you're in a
well, you're in a
cage, though.
cage. Yeah, you don't need to
You,
go.
you need to float at least. I can't even do that.
You don't need to float. You're in a cage.
You just hold on to the bars and it goes down and it. Yeah.
You want to see
goes
me in a
down
panic?
and up.
You guys want to see me in a panic? It gets real frantic real quick underwater. Don't
He uses all of his oxygen like as soon like we're
We've been
underwater for like 2
3
minutes. Yeah. he used all of his
He
oxygen. It's at like
Said,
5%.
Calm down, Seth.
the
The
hell?
instructor's like, we've never seen this before. Reel him
Oh
up.
jeez. Oh jeez. So said you're definitely going with the sharks though,
Yeah.
even though you can't swim, even with the life jacket on.
Yeah. Because I'll probably just pass out.
No, dude, you're gonna make it to shore. That's the point.
All right. Well, if fight or
50
flight,
meters,
fight or
but
flight.
I can tell you this much: 50 meters is a substantial distance. You can always see the shore if you're 50 meters out. If you're 50 meters in the jungle, you have a very good chance of being lost.
Now,
Do I have anything?
No.
Just me, eh?
Yeah.
wow.
Okay. I gotta find myself a rock then.
Oh my God, bro! What do you
fucking
think you're
good
gonna do
one.
against a chimpanzee?
Knock it out.
Oh,
Ryan.
Ryan.
You're a big, strong guy, Ryan.
Thank
But
you.
that's not
I
happening.
know.
That's not happening.
What do you mean?
10 times out of 10, you're losing.
Ryan,
He's losing.
you're not a big, strong guy. All right.
10 times.
Number one, let's just get that out of the fucking way.
Yeah.
Number two, you're just an easy snack for a chimpanzee.
10 times out of 10, I tuck a chimpanzee to sleep.
Oh, you think you're gonna choke out a chimpanzee?
Yeah.
Lucas says chimps have ant strength.
Yeah, exactly. Where they can like
It's
lift
10
20
times.
20
or
times
some
or
shit.
yeah.
Yeah.
I don't know if that's a fact, but I know I've heard
Ryan,
something like that.
Can you lift 20 times your weight?
Don't matter when you got this freaking vice grip around your neck.
Holy shit.
Oh, jeez. Come on. All right. You know what? We're gonna end up burning too much time on this topic. There's something I
What do you mean? It's a podcast.
no, because you don't want to burn through an hour on a chimpanzee. And a
Let's
good.
get
shark.
more in depth.
All right.
What
I'll tell
kind
you
of
what,
chimpanzee?
You come
Where
up
in
with
the
a
world?
different scenario then.
Reference Planet of the Apes.
Oh my god.
Planet of the
Those are
Apes.
different chimps.
I'm joking.
They're intelligent.
Okay, let's move on.
Yeah, let's go.
There was something I saw the other day. Like I was talking about someone with my mom, right? And then like we were making a joke about something that they said. It wasn't like mean towards them per se, but it was funny. It was light-spirited too. And then later on that day, like it was a person I hadn't seen in a long time, and then later on that day, like I saw them, right?
Uh-oh.
I was like, what the hell? It was just so weird, right? That I ran into them.
That's the universe working.
Exactly. Thank you so
You
much.
just-
That's the universe. Just hold up. Okay, that's the universe working. So that means that you can speak things into existence.
Yeah. That's what I said. $20 million. $20
Sedra,
million.
Sedra,
$20
let
million.
me finish.
Oh,
All
no.
right. Couple of things. Number one, I can't wait to go on to the laptop and look at the first episode and see 1.2 million views. 1.2 million. Also, that fine ass girl that I saw. Where were we? Urban
Outfitters?
Is that what it
Urban-
was?
That's
it?
definitely
Is that
the
what it
place to go find.
No, bro. We were there, and there was this girl. Oh my lord, she was
Yeah,
beautiful.
jaw-dropping.
And spoke it into existence. She's gonna slide into my DMs.
Oh yeah.
Yeah.
So what was your first move?
Huh?
There was no move.
There was no move.
talked.
Oh yeah, no. It's just that girl
Oh.
I was way too afraid to go talk to. She's gonna slide into my DMs. She's gonna make the move.
Yeah.
Oh, okay.
She was a fucking.
She's like,
She was a rocket.
she's like, look at that guy. His Instagram must be Thomas Jones' official fan page. So
Yeah. Thank
So,
you.
th-
Thank you for the shameless plug, by the
yeah,
way.
I got you.
I'm gonna sneeze into this microphone.
Whoopo! Now you're not going to sneeze, see? Uh-oh.
Oh God. Sorry about that. Anyway.
He's not sorry.
Yeah. What do you want to talk about, Ryan? Did you write anything down?
Not really, and it fell on the floor, so
Well, what did you write on the floor?
nothing.
You wrote nothing down.
I picked it up, and I realized it was an old cue card.
Buddy, I have something.
Oh.
Uh-oh.
Let's talk about how I don't have my fucking Yeti here.
Yeah, I was thinking about
Yeah.
This?
Oh, yeah. Well, I guess we didn't really give you a heads up, right?
Right,
I just
yeah,
came
this-
over and we're like, you want to be on a podcast? And you were like, yeah. And we're like, you're being on a fucking podcast.
And then
Yeah, I didn't
because
wanna
listen,
do
if you've listened to the podcast before, we always talk about how we get guests on. Like if anybody who's ever been down here or potentially could be down here to look around, like it's all very dark, right? So when we throw that fucking burlap sack over your head, and we
Yep.
put you in the back of a certain Honda
This-
brand vehicle,
Wow.
a CRV.
You're kidnapped, but you're not gone long enough for people to go
I
search
know.
for you?
You know what I was trying to figure out, Sedge? What is the exact number in years for how long I've known you?
Fuck, I don't know. I remember, buddy, the first time I ever met you was probably first grade. Good one. When first grade for our American
And how
folk.
how long is that?
Fuck, buddy. I'm not man of math, but what were we, like 6 when we were in grade 1?
You think so?
Yeah.
That means it's oh wow.
Buddy, you had this jean jacket, and I remember I fucking begged.
I still have it and I still wear it.
Oh no, Thomas, like, you've cut a lot of weight. But fuck. All right.
I've cut a lot of weight since then.
Yeah, he was a big boy back
There's a little
then.
watermelon.
But yeah, buddy, I saw that jean jacket, and I always wanted a jean jacket. I asked my mom, she was like, "Fuck that." She's like, "Fuck that." We didn't even know about.
What do you want to be, a Backstreet Boy now?
No,
So
this
I
is
saw
around
this
the
guy's-
age where like your parents were still dressing you, like they're picking
Yeah.
your outfits
Yeah.
for the day, right?
Dressing
Yeah.
corduroy
That
pants. and
rumor
fucking-
has it that still happens around Ryan's household. Like,
You know what scarred me one time?
oh shit.
When I was a kid. One time, my grandparents bought me a pair of jeans when I was a kid, and I was like, "Oh, they're like a little bit loose. Like, can I get them like a size down?" And so you know what happened? My grandma laughed at me, but she's like, "It's okay. We'll take to the store. We'll see what they say." We took to the store. The chick there laughed at me.
Oh.
Yeah.
Wow.
She was like, "No,
Was it
you're gonna want to stick with your size." I was like, "You're a bitch."
Was it legitimately too loose though?
It was, yeah, just a little bit too
Hey,
loose. I
Lucas,
was like, maybe if I go a
is
size
Ryan-
down.
Sorry. Is Ryan's face all right with the like the boom arm and the mic like on the camera and everything? Oh, okay, good.
Yeah, it should
just-
be all right. I'm floating like above it. Right?
Oh, are you? Okay,
Yeah.
cool. Anyway, yeah. So what was the size though?
Well, it was back in the day, so it was for like 24 or some shit. Like, yeah,
How old were you? 8.
10, 11.
I was a size 38 when I was like.
I was a
11.
fucking plump kid.
What was the biggest pant size you ever wore?
Oh.
38, 40.
I think 38 was the biggest I ever wore.
You want to know what the biggest pant size I ever wore, buddy?
What was it?
Yo, pair of fucking what was it? Dickies slacks. Yo, 44. Yo, Thomas.
You're lying.
44.
You're
Scouts
lying,
honor.
big hoss.
Scouts honor.
They
44.
fit though, or they were just way too big?
The waist fit. The pants were baggy as shit, but like the waist fit, buddy.
What do you mean?
But like, you know, like
44,
the
bro?
gut was like sitting over it too. So I'm like, yo,
Oh man.
if I ever wanted to pull off one of those old man looks, you know, pull it over the gut, not happening.
Do you still
Oh
have
my
them?
God.
Yeah, I do. And I put, my
You
mom
put
took
them
a
on
picture.
and you were
Can you
fucking
bring them
dancing
next time
around.
for show and tell?
Yo, my mom, I think we got rid of them, but my mom took a picture. I have it on my phone. Both my legs fit in one pant. Like, I took that like weight loss photo. I was like,
MC Hammer out here, bro.
Said that the
Yeah.
biggest loser. I was like, eat your heart out.
that one hurt.
Is there any like when you were like cutting weight, was there any like one cheat meal you wanted the most?
Oh, that's a good question. Yo, there was one time where we were all chilling, and Ryan got Wild Wings, but he got this poutine, the chorizo poutine.
Oh yeah,
the
dude.
chorizo sausage poutine. That
Ever-
one is no joke. If
ever
you were
since
wondering.
Shameless plug.
Yeah.
We'd
Oh
love
my
one.
God.
Yeah. If you were ever wondering which poutine to get, it's the chorizo sausage one.
Buddy, you ordered that, and I had some of it. I was like, yo, first of all, that doesn't even taste like sausage. That is fucking amazing.
Yeah.
Yeah,
And then my
honestly.
Uber Eats receipt was constantly flooded with that. Bro,
oh no
Yo,
way.
that shit, bro, I searched it up. It's something like what? 2,200 calories? That's a full meal, and it's a side dish.
Bro, it's 2,200 calories. Are you serious?
Yeah.
Really?
That's a daily intake.
Whoa.
That's
And
crazy,
we
right?
eat that on top of like a
Yeah,
30
that's just a
piece
side
or
dish,
whatever.
That's a side dish. Yeah.
Wow.
Holy, that's some
Yeah.
cowboy shit right there.
That's
fucked up.
intense.
Yeah.
That's intense. But that was the one thing you just refused to eat it, or
No, that was the one thing that was my glutton when I was like cutting.
okay,
Like
glutton when cutting.
glutton and cutting.
Damn, merch shirt. Sedra's just like, no, I came up with
I
that.
got
No,
a
put it
glutton
back
for
on the
cutting,
camera.
boys.
I said it.
Oh no.
glutton and cutting.
It's one of those
I
shirts
sense a
that's like
lawsuit
not
coming.
even a shirt. It's like fucking spaghetti straps for dudes.
Oh,
You
with
know,
the
those
stringers?
those
Assholes
asshole
who wear it in the
weightlifters.
gym.
Yeah.
Oh,
Brian,
man.
speaking of asshole weightlifter, you got the.
Well, good. I went there. I went there as a fan. I went there as a super fan of Gold's Gym.
I don't
and
know,
Arnold
yeah,
No,
Schwarzenegger.
that's a dope hat though. That's a dope place to go. That's the muscle building mecca.
Yeah, I was in L.A.
Bro, it smelled like steroids.
Venice Beach. We
Oh
also
my
went to
God.
Muscle Beach.
No, I'm joking. It was nice. We bought some stuff in there, and but like you like I mean, there's make no mistake about it. You look at the fucking guys out front, bro. There was like
Oh.
8 dudes just sitting there in Venice Beach, and they're roided to the brim.
Yeah,
Yeah.
there's a point where like your body naturally cannot get.
No,
like that,
exactly.
you know, like-
You can't. There's I can't remember what the exact number is, but you see dudes that bench press like anything above a certain amount. I think it's like 700 or
yeah.
or
Yo,
it's like
Larry Wheels. Larry Wheels. Have you ever heard of him?
No.
Crazy, bro. He I think, cause he started as a bodybuilder, right?
Right.
So he's ripped, he's shredded. But this guy lifts like a powerlifter and like one of the strongest powerlifters in the world for his weight. He's probably like 200. No, I'm not gonna lie. He's like 280 pounds.
So
Right?
fucking
But, like,
enormous.
but he's
Like,
ripped. He's ripped. I'd
How
say.
tall though?
I don't know. I couldn't tell you, but because I've only obviously only seen him on video, and his body fat percentage has to be, I don't know, probably sub 10.
Oh boy.
Yeah, like
Wow, eh?
yeah, it could be 12, but like either way, this guy's shredded, and the weight this guy pushes. I don't know. To maintain that, you have to be eating something like 4,000 or 5,000 calories a day. Like
For sure.
that's crazy,
Oh, 100%.
crazy. But the
100%.
weight
Per workout.
Yo.
Not per day, per workout. 4,000 or 5,000 calories.
he
Like
deadlifts something like over 900 pounds. Crazy.
Yeah,
He bench press.
A car.
Yeah. Well, might as well, buddy. He bench pressed something like over 600 pounds or 650, I think. Crazy.
I can't even fathom doing
Crazy. Bro.
that. In no realm can I imagine lifting.
You know what's
600
so funny?
Not even on a deadlift,
Bro.
Like,
Get out of here.
Remember
with
when
that.
we all were young, we all played sports like football and like hockey and all that shit,
Mhm.
right? And how football is like so freakishly glorified in the sense of just how people just throw up 225, right?
Oh yes.
Like that's a
That
weird
is
Well,
thing
not
that's
about
normal.
that's a lineman
no.
standard.
No, that's a football
That's a
standard.
football
Oh, it's a
standard.
football
like even
standard?
NFL,
Corners.
yeah,
Oh,
yeah,
really,
Corners,
eh?
corners
Throwing
back, quarterbacks. Fuck, you go to the NFL
That's just
combine,
the
like
combine
you have to put up
standard, eh?
225 pounds,
Mhm.
right? And I remember being young, like grade 9, grade 10, and being like, okay, well, if I want to play college ball, like I just got to do 225, like for reps, obviously, right? And the weird thing about it is, when you look at like these pro athletes, dude, these guys are 305 pounds with like 215 pounds of lean muscle and shit. Like these guys are literally freaks. I was talking to someone at work about this. Like, just you look at them, and like I'm tall and heavy and stuff. Like we're all big boys, but that is a different realm of human. Like look at their wrists, look at their hands and
yeah.
their
Yeah,
necks
is
and
that
shit
is
like
that
that, right?
genetics or is
For
that
sure,
hard
for
work?
But it's
sure, that's
testosterone
genetics.
as well, right? So
Oh yeah, they're
yeah,
roided
like-
to the gills. Make no mistake about it. I see some
It's
guys
just
in
very
the
hush
NFL.
hush.
It's not, bro. They say the steroid test in the NFL is an intelligence test. If you fail the steroid test, you're a fucking idiot
really.
because it's scheduled. You can cycle yourself to not be caught for steroids.
Like you can cycle out of the steroids
Yeah.
just before the.
Bro, you
the
know how
test,
many
yeah,
running
yeah.
backs, you know how many linemen I see? And because the thing is, we watch so much UFC and so much boxing, right? Where
Yeah.
it's like,
You
Well,
can
stuff is
automatically
spun-
tell
like
when
USADA's like
someone-
on your
yeah.
ass. Like,
I
yeah.
know right away when a guy is, bro, there's some people
I could
that-
work for USADA. We
Yeah.
could all work for USADA.
Me and Ryan
Yeah.
literally, it's the funny, there was like 2 dudes where like 2 fights before or like a fight before, we were like, come on, buddy. We were like, look
Not
at
a
this guy.
chance.
We called him suspicious. We were like, look at old suspicion over here, right?
Like fucking.
Bro, they got popped both times.
Oh
Both
my
times. We were like,
God.
see, we could just
It's
see it.
like Uberim, bro.
Oh yeah, but that's,
Remember Uberim?
You take one look at him, right?
Dude,
sometimes I
look
look
like
at
an alligator, bro.
I look at NFL players and I'm like, bro, if you can't tell me these guys aren't taking steroids.
Yeah.
And the
Yeah,
thing
yeah.
is that even normal people are like glorified, like football. This idea of putting
Mhm.
up just 225.
Mhm.
Dude, I went to the gym today, right? And when I today, I was just trying to do reps, like, I don't even really lift that much weight. Like I make a point not to do it. I have nobody to impress there. Like I don't want to fucking shoulder press 80-pound dumbbells, right?
Yeah, yeah.
So
That would be kind of cool. But
yeah, it's cool if you're huge, right? So I'll put like a 25, a 35, or a 45 on the bar if I'm gonna do bench press, right? And today I was doing it with literally a 25, but I was doing it for reps, and I was like, oh, I'm gonna drop this fucking thing on myself. And immediately, like, I racked it, and I sat up, and I was like, dude, I just don't know how you guys do it. I'm sorry.
Have
like,
you ever dropped the bar on yourself?
No.
I've done it one time. I tried.
Really?
I tried to do some hero shit.
Yeah,
I was
how
with
much-
my
how much
grandfather
were you
at the
trying to do?
YMCA. I put 245s on each.
Oh,
side.
you tried doing 225.
I was a young buck. I was probably like 16.
Bro,
I was like,
245s.
I was like,
225,
fuck
yeah.
it. I was like, fuck it. I'm
Yeah.
a beast,
You're-
right?
yeah,
I was
yeah,
having
you-
a good
you'd better
workout.
be.
I was having a good workout. I was like, fuck it. I put it up. I literally lifted it like 1 inch off the rack, but just enough so that like if I dropped it, it wouldn't sit back in its spot. So my grandpa literally had to help me tip it over, slide the weights off on one side, and then tip the weights off on the other side.
You know, it's a good way to learn how to do something like 225 pounds though on a bench press, or even just anything in general. So like, because my shoulder's so fucked up, I have a very difficult time doing chin-ups and bench press as well, right?
Same,
so, but what Yusuf was telling me is just work on negatives a lot.
Oh yeah,
right? Like
yeah.
have someone there with you that will do the heavy lifting. Like they'll help you predominantly push it up, but
Like
they're
it's
gonna
the-
let you.
What is it? The
drop-
eccentric and the
Yeah,
Yeah,
exactly. They're going to let you drop, like, lower the 225 onto your chest, and then they're going to help you lift it. But, like, that allowing, and the same thing with a chin-up, right? Like, let someone, like, lift you up. Probably easier if you're a female, right? Different if you're, like, a 215-pound man, right?
Yeah.
But, and then just lower yourself. Anybody can do that, right? And that's a good way of learning how to,
Also,
to do certain exercises.
compound lifts. If you use
Like, fucking...
like yo, squats, deads, bench.
Yeah.
Like they're all like those are the most essential compound lifts you could do.
Of course.
Yeah.
And you know what I also like to it's something that I didn't do it at the last gym, but I do it at my new one, and it's almost like an embarrassment thing. But yo, like a lot of body weight stuff, man. Like when I do leg days or I do chest days like today, I did push-ups. Like and
Yeah.
I consider push-ups an exercise. Like I'll do
100%.
right?
Bro, I was at a point where I couldn't do one push-up, Thomas.
Right.
Yo, now I can just do push-ups like I've never been able to before.
Right. And it's a weird feeling
Right,
to be
yeah.
like actually like to be able to be almost like strong like that, right? And
Though
I consider
am not as
No,
heavy as
I-
I used to be.
no, but strong
Yeah.
strong is like, you know, stronger than your
well, pound
like
for
eight
pound, right?
now.
Like relative
Yeah.
strength, yeah.
And so, like, even I'll do legs. So, like, I'm gonna do legs on Monday, and one of my exercises, I'll do 6 to 8 exercises. One of my exercises is just gonna be body weight squats. Like, I'm just gonna go there
yeah.
and just rip out squats.
Yeah.
And dude, it feels great.
Yeah, bro. You know what? Fun fact about me: it's hard for me to do regular squats because of my shoulder mobility. I have terrible shoulder mobility. Do it partly and due to because of my thoracic spine. It's
Okay.
like, it's kind of curved forward, so like it's hard for me to get my arms behind the bar properly, right?
I see.
So I do dumbbell squats.
Okay.
Right. So, but even then, I find that like if you do it properly, like it's crazy.
Yeah.
Right. Like
course.
something I want to work up to is being able to do a proper pistol squat.
A pistol squat.
Do you know what a pistol squat
with your
is?
one leg out?
With your one leg out.
That's some ridiculous
crazy,
shit. That's
crazy.
some high level athlete shit.
I just want to be able to do one.
Yeah,
or two
but you
of
know,
them.
Or you're a
gotta,
dancer.
but
Just
you
body weight. Just
also,
body weight.
no, but body weight.
Yeah, but
I
a
could
pistol
probably,
squat.
I feel like
yeah.
I could do.
I
a
can't.
body
Yeah,
weight.
straight up body.
I don't
weight.
have the ankle mobility.
I thought
for
you
it
meant
right now.
holding
I've seen
weights.
GSP do it with weights with the
Yeah,
kettlebell.
see,
Oh,
that's
yeah,
or
that's
and like
crazy.
on a fucking Bosu ball and stuff like that, right?
Yeah, that's some ridiculous shit.
No, but the
Just
thing
doing
is
that
too
on
that I
standing
also
is hard.
I feel like a lot of times too, because I notice it predominantly with running, but something like for you and for Ryan and also myself, when you're trying to accomplish something like doing like a pistol squat, right? You can have fucking stupid strong calves, ankles and shit, but bro, our knees, like you put that kind
Yeah,
of
that's
pressure
the
on
thing.
a knee,
Yeah.
right? And so like same thing when I run, like I can run a good distance. Like I can run 10 kilometers and my gas tank is fine, but my legs are literally
we
on the
all have
brink-
knee injuries.
Well, I think
it's on the brink of death.
that's something especially with runners too, right? Like I forget what it is, but they get this condition with their feet.
For sure, dude. My feet are wrecked. Like my feet are
100%.
fucked up all the time.
Yeah, like 'cause on the balls of your feet or whatever. What is it called when your toe starts to bend in forward?
There's a couple of things, but one of them is plantar fasciitis.
Oh,
you get
that's
that from
what-
like impact, I believe. It's like small tears. I was reading about it once,
Oh, okay.
but it's brutal. It's awful. Yeah, but there's a lot of things I see at the gym, or like just certain exercises that people do where I'm like, oh man, that just does not look good on your tendons or anything. You know the skull crushers? Every time I see
that is
that with
those
super
terrible
heavyweights,
for your
I'm like,
elbows,
that
buddy.
just looks so
like
bad
the ones
for your
over your
elbows.
head for
Oh.
your
Yeah,
for-
looks
Yeah,
so bad for
You
your
can do them
elbows.
laying
Tricep,
down
yeah.
or just straight over your head. Like
Yeah, those look really
terrible
bad
for your elbows, bro. That makes me cringe every time I see someone do it.
Yeah.
Oh my gosh.
Yeah, one of the first few episodes we had on here, Sedge, we were talking about Antler. And you're one of the people that
buddy,
are
we're
very
going
excited to go to
We're
Antler.
going
for
to
sure,
Ant-
yeah.
When you
Right?
told me about that whole
the fucking vegan thing.
yeah,
Yeah.
oh my god, and this guy buddy's just chopping away at fucking meat in the window
Like a
or in the
beauty.
storefront. Oh
Yeah.
my god.
He went,
Oh.
I hate vegans as much as that guy.
What was
We
it?
have
Booked
to
out for
go."
months after that, right?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Oh my god.
And he
Still.
went on the Joe Rogan show. So
Did he actually?
Yeah.
I didn't know about that.
Yeah. So every time Joe Rogan comes to Toronto now, he eats at Antler.
Oh no way. And he's he's
That's
one.
Joe Rogan.
Yeah, this guy
101 right there.
eats
Friggin'
only venison. Like
yeah, bison. But there's a lot of cool stuff I'd like to try there. You know what I'd really, really like to try? And financially, like I can't really do it now, but maybe someday. Like, and you can do it in places like New York and Tokyo and LA, but like actual like sit down caviar.
Oh, I was just about to bring
Really,
that
eh?
up. I was
Yeah.
just-
Would they give you the little spoon
And the
just
crackers and
the
shit like
cracker.
that. And, but,
Oh my God.
dude, I watched
pair it
one.
with some?
Oh, there we go. Monaco. That was what I was thinking.
Mhm.
Was there's this restaurant in Monaco where it's like it's like part dinner, part science experiment. You're looking at the way they make this shit, right?
Yeah, yeah.
And there was one with caviar, and bro, like they're making the bread in there, and they're talking about the bread like it's like unlike how most common folk would speak about bread, and they got like 8 different types. And this is just what you get with this one.
Unleashing vocabulary
This-
you've never
yeah,
heard.
exactly. With this tin of they give you tea at the end, and they come out with a trolley with all of the herbs on it,
Oh no
and then
way.
they clip the herbs for you, and they press it for you to make a tea out of it.
Wow.
Wow is right. It's like one of the most
That's
prestigious.
normal for some people out there, and we're just here in awe over it. Like,
Oh, people don't make tea for you? People don't.
That's
hand
Monaco.
cut
That's the
tea
most
for you?
expensive real estate in the world per square foot.
really?
Yeah, it's like 60 grand per square foot.
Everyone there's a
Holy
millionaire.
Holy shit! Yeah, no, everyone in Monaco is a millionaire,
Everyone's a millionaire.
pretty much.
There's a
Oh
small
my-
community of millionaires.
That's exactly like it's in the when my mom told me where it was. It's in the France, like the French Mediterranean, or what's it called? The French something? French Riviera, I believe.
The
I
French
don't know.
connection.
I have no idea.
Whatever. I'd love to go there someday though, Monaco. But you better have like Monaco is the place where you will see cars where you're like, I can't believe I'm even seeing that right now, right? And I'd love to see one of the F1 races there.
Oh. Yo.
Really, they have those?
Why is that
In
predominantly
Monaco?
in anywhere
That's
that's
so
French?
sick.
That is the
Get out of
race.
here.
In Monaco?
F1 in Monaco? I'm
Okay,
so
first-
down.
saying that?
first
Yeah.
we got to go to see F1 in Montreal first. We can't just...
yeah.
Well,
we can't
F1
just-
in Toronto is coming up,
Really?
so we can see that shit first.
Oh, 100%.
Molson
It's
Indy.
not F1, bro. It's Molson Indy.
Oh, well, that's not F1.
Calm down.
You said F1.
You fucked it up.
It's still race
That
cars.
no. That's literally like, yo, you guys gonna watch this go? You guys want
You
to
go watch go-karts and
I
shit?
got too excited. Yeah. If you were like, man, I got tickets to go to a UFC fight, and then we showed up to a high school gym and watched a wrestling match, I'd be pretty heated.
No, it'd
that
be
you
like
told me
showing
we're
up to
going
like Bellator.
Yo, this
No,
is straight,
it
bro.
wouldn't. It's a different sport. Different class of car.
I don't know anything about racing, but let's go to that, and then we'll go to the one in Montreal, and then we'll work our way up
To the Monaco one.
to the Monaco, and then we'll do Daytona 500.
Oh fuck.
Man, what is it? Racing. That's a... You have to be wealthy to get into racing.
All
for
hey,
sure.
Yeah.
and not only car racing, all types of racing, dog racing, horse racing. It's all filled with
100
wealthy people.
dog. Yo, have you seen?
It's crazy.
Not even just dog racing. Anything to do with dogs in competitive shows.
It's insane.
Oh my
It's insane.
god.
I was talking to someone about this not too long ago. How there's like a select niche of sports, right, where everybody associated it with it is crazy rich, like F1 racing,
Polo.
skiing.
Oh, yeah.
Right? You look at like skiing and all those mountain sports, everybody's
Mhm.
well off, right? What else? There was a couple other ones, like a couple other obvious ones where you're like, ooh,
Like
people here.
BMX, like the motocross shit.
I don't mean BMX, but like there's a couple of sports where they're like high-end sports almost. Tennis.
Oh, tennis
That's
is
another one.
definitely-
Everybody's
Oh,
rich.
right.
Croquet.
Tennis,
Golf. Golf.
Croquet.
golf, darts,
I
pool.
don't know about darts.
I don't know
Oh,
about
cool.
darts or billiards. I don't know about that.
No.
That's like a
But
bar
you
game,
definitely
right?
need to be a technician to play those fucking.
Oh, for sure.
For
For
sure.
sure.
We have a buddy that plays
Yeah.
pool competitively.
Two buddies,
He's going to
actually.
Vegas. Going to Vegas. Yeah, 2 buddies.
That's
Believe it or
crazy.
not.
He's going to Vegas.
Going
for
to
it?
Vegas.
And they're on
for
the
No
it.
same
way.
team.
They're on the same fucking team.
Holy shit!
Crazy. Yeah.
You pull off, professional billiards. That is intense to watch.
I don't know if it's professional. I gotta ask him. He said I asked him if I was like, dude, if you played
You're going
against
to
someone
Vegas.
that's
You're
like
a professional as far as
as
I'm
far.
concerned.
That's
Yeah.
what I said. I'm like, bro, if you're going to Las Vegas to play pool,
Might be good. It might be like a Poker Stars type deal where you won like, I don't know, some sort of round
Yo,
robin for
Ryan.
his area.
Okay. Fair enough. I can tell you this much: if I won a Poker Stars tournament in this area and they sent me to Vegas,
I'm a pro.
Fucking professional poker player. All right?
Is that true?
for sure?
I don't know about that.
What are the requirements to be a professional poker player? Win.
I don't know.
Win.
Win.
Win one poker match and you're professional?
Tournament. I'm in Vegas, baby boy.
Yeah?
Yeah. Oh man, you know what I really want to try, and
What's
I've been
that?
searching them in New York and Los Angeles. We should. There was one in LA we should have went to, but it was very expensive. High end buffets. You guys ever seen these?
Oh, are we
I
going to
am
go to
buffet.
one in New York or what?
It's $70.
I'll do it.
It's brunch.
Let's do it.
Brunch buffet sounds
Yeah.
sounds delicious.
What time's it open? Like 10?
I don't know, but it's
Is it a high end?
Oh,
buffet?
yeah.
So then you get some eggs Benny.
you get a whole bunch of shit
For sure.
Who was
let's
it?
do
Bourdain explaining. the
70
thing about eggs
bucks?
about don't get it
Benny? Yeah,
because of the bacterial
Mhm.
Yeah,
culture,
yeah.
right? Because of the
Sits
way you have
there.
to keep the sauce at a certain temperature.
that's crazy. Definitely don't go to Denny's and get that shit.
No, Denny's. I 100% bet you would be fine at Denny's. It would be
Really?
a little. Yep. It'd
Why?
be because Denny's mass manufactures it so much.
Oh,
and
so
to
it's
a point-
prepacked, huh?
Yeah, for sure.
100.
Oh, yeah,
If
yeah,
you're
you're
getting
right, you're
eggs
right.
Benedict,
But
They're
I worked at
making that
Eastside
shit in
Mario's. I
house.
should know
yeah,
this.
they're not making fucking in-house hollandaise sauce at Denny's, bro. No, you're not having some 17-year-old kid who doesn't
Like,
want
yo,
to be
am I
in
doing
school.
this
Yeah. Killing motherfuckers out
Clumps
there.
in it before he even serves it to you.
Oh boy, oh boy, oh boy. Do you like eggs Benedict? Though?
Oh my god! I see. Like ever since you told me that, I've doubted if I even had eggs Benedict. Right? Like I've had eggs Benedict, but have I really had eggs Benedict? Like I don't know if I've
You
had
know
it done
what?
properly. Right? Like,
You know what's weird? I heard this comment the other day about croissants, right?
Mhm.
And it was essentially this: unless you're like a high level professional French chef,
Right.
the difference between a croissant that you're going to buy from a bakery and like a really expensive one is minute.
Really?
Yeah,
Why is that?
it's like
It's just there's just a standard like
there's-
science to it.
yeah,
I don't know about that.
no, true story.
Like,
Like,
you
no,
like
obviously
she
you're
was saying,
comparing
no,
fresh.
she was saying unless you're someone that's
So
like
you
a
think
crazy.
you think I wouldn't be able to tell the difference between like a
Pillsbury,
a croissant you got from like Costco versus like a legit bakery shop croissant?
I bet you wouldn't. If
Costco croissants are no joke.
bet
bro.
you
They're
wouldn't.
good.
And not, unless no, so you know the French chefs that actually have to wake up and like
Well, I'm
like
excited
layer
to
by
try
layer.
this
But
experiment.
no. I don't mean like the friggin' ones that like I said, if you do like the layer by layer stuff, but I mean like if you got an expensive croissant, like an $8 one,
Right.
and you got one from Costco, I'm telling you wouldn't be able to really notice the difference.
I think you would. I
Nope.
think you would.
Why?
Because of the quality.
But like,
What about it?
what would be the quality?
Like, it's
about
not
it?
made by a machine. It's made by a person. Like,
with love. and
Yeah,
care.
but that's the thing exactly. Like what said with love and care, machine makes it better.
sometimes imperfections make it better.
But that's just your like opinion.
That's not just my opinion. It's like,
How is it that not just your opinion?
because it's true. If it like it
No, I'm just saying I agree with you, but like there's an industry standard, right?
But what is
right,
that?
no, but like
For-
yeah,
I'm
if
not
you're
sure.
if you're
I
mass
don't work-
producing them like Costco, but
Right.
if you run your own like little bakery
So
shop,
that's what I'm
right,
saying.
like,
If you got one from Costco and you got one from a mom and pop bakery shop, I'm willing to bet you wouldn't really be able to tell the difference.
I think you're wrong.
I'm not. I heard like this. I read an article about it. Like this isn't just me.
You
spewing
read an
shit out.
article
Yeah,
about my taste buds.
about your taste buds? No, it's just saying like the process. Like, do you know how to make a croissant?
Yeah,
How?
it's like layers and layers of butter and the pastry,
But like,
and
do
you have to
know,
fold
like
it
if-
into it itself like hundreds of times.
So you could make croissants?
I couldn't make one. No.
No, but so that's what I'm saying though. Is like obviously I don't think that the ingredients would be different. I don't think anything would be different. It's just someone makes it in a mom and pop bakery shop, and then there's a mass produced one.
Well,
But,
I think
like,
the ingredients could be different.
I just don't think it would be all that noticeable. Like it wouldn't be noticeable
Wait,
enough
who
for
said
you to.
this though?
Huh?
Who said it again?
I gotta go find it. I'll
Uh-huh.
come back on the next podcast with the actual thing.
Yeah.
But I'm telling you, I didn't
we'll
just.
This is a heated
okay.
quarrel, eh?
We'll squash this. We're gonna go buy some croissants after this. We'll squash this.
It's not that. It's not a heated quarrel. Ryan got upset because I,
I didn't
said
get
something.
upset.
No, it's just I guess it's personal preference. Like I think croissants.
If you went to like a 5-star hotel in Toronto, right? If you went to the Ritz-Carlton and got a croissant there, I think you'd be able to notice the difference. But if you just went to some normal mom and pop place versus one that's mass manufactured, and I mean from like Costco, like the high-end croissants, not just some bullshit one that you can get at, right? I don't think you'd be able to tell the difference.
Really?
Yep.
I don't know. I love croissants.
Maybe it helps though that I work in a bakery.
Yeah. I don't know. Like, how do you guys make croissants there? Do you guys hand make them?
No, but they're made like there's a process that they're made in.
Yeah, can you out them like this?
Huh?
Are you allowed to?
Are you gonna get fired if you?
No, I don't think that there's.
Talk about Costco.
He's shook now. He doesn't know.
No, I don't know. It's just like there's a process that they make it in a big warehouse.
Oh,
And
okay, and they're sent over.
And then
Are they
they're just
frozen?
sent over, yeah.
Oh, okay.
But like the major process, like the proofing and all that, that's done.
But this is my question. You could obviously tell. Oh, I guess it's not obvious, but you could tell whether a croissant's been frozen or not.
Nope.
Really?
Nope.
Because most foods you could tell, like if something's frozen
No,
and
you can't.
prepackaged. Yeah, sure. I mean,
Bro,
maybe.
I'm telling you, a lot of this.
You know
like,
what?
If you buy it fresh, fair enough. But like, bro, there's some like there's a cake
dough
brand
is
out
one
there.
of those things.
There's
like
a-
if
yeah.
you freeze
Bro,
it when it's
pizzas-
raw.
bro,
It'll be the same.
Pizza, you
yeah.
wouldn't even
Oh, okay.
notice. You
Yeah.
literally wouldn't even notice.
Okay.
Right?
But you do preserve dough, so like.
There's a cake company out there called La Rocha or La Roca.
La Rocca, yeah, La Roca.
Bro, they
yeah.
have the market
It's
corner.
my mom's favorite cakes.
Yeah, they're great.
Really?
They're great.
I've never heard of this place.
But they have the market corner. No, because you can't go to this place and buy them.
Really?
They're like sent to places to sell them.
Yeah, like
Oh.
They're
Like
sent to
Highland Farms
Loblaws
and
and
shit.
sent to Highland Farms and shit like that, right?
Uh-huh.
Bro, every single one of them is frozen.
Really?
When they
Yeah.
thaw out, they're tremendous. They have that
No
science
way.
down pat. It's
Yeah,
really
you can't
not
even tell.
It's not a matter of how good the ingredients are. It's a matter of they have it down to a science of how long it takes to thaw over and X, Y, and Z, all that shit. It's stellar. They're all great.
Great,
You know?
because I'll tell you who doesn't have it down to a science.
Okay.
Eastside Mario's.
Oh no!
Uh-oh.
You're gonna out Eastside Mario's on air.
Oh yeah, fuck Eastside.
Oh shit!
No, honestly,
Coming out with
boys,
a strong stance.
I thought Eastside Mario's like granted, I hadn't eaten there.
Well, you know what? You
Before I
can
started
only
working,
really say
I
this
thought
one
that was the
location.
gold standard of
No,
Italian.
no. You can only say it to this one location, though, right? Because
Fair enough. Fair
I'm
enough.
sure there are other locations that they
Yeah.
have pride in their.
This location doesn't do the Eastside Mario's name justice. I'll tell you that much.
because your boss is not Eastside Mario.
Full name.
Yeah.
Oh no. Yeah, buddy. Don't buy anything there.
Really?
Yeah,
You know what?
I've been once.
the risotto there made my father throw up.
Really?
Yeah.
Fucking.
Jesus.
I imagine. Yo, the one thing I thought was actually in-house made is not in-house made.
What is it?
It's soup.
Oh.
Soup is frozen.
Yeah.
It's fucking frozen, dumped in a pot. Server.
Yeah.
The only thing that is freshly made is the chicken parm.
Dude.
And that's the
What
thing.
about the bread?
I'm telling
the
you,
bread's
the
frozen.
bread's
It's
frozen.
I'm telling you right
100%.
now, majority of restaurants you go to, the stuff is frozen.
Oh, yeah. Yeah. Like Milestones and stuff.
Oh, yeah.
Unless
Uh-huh.
you go to like a real fancy place, but
No, yeah. If you go to a real fancy place, it's all fresh, right?
Mhm.
But like, I mean, you go to a pretty standard bar, and you're like, ooh, the food is good. Like, I don't want to out a whole bunch of bars, but like, I can write it all down on a piece of paper and show you. Like, there's 10 fucking places every single time I go there. I'm like I've worked in the food industry. You know, we've all kind of worked in the food industry in our own weird ways, right? It's like I know that it's frozen. It's
most
tasty.
disappointing place for food, Dave & Buster's.
Really?
Yes. You know
The
what?
greatest food ideas with the
Yeah, that was-
with the worst
That's what I said.
execution.
What it was.
Wow.
Yeah.
Yeah.
They have.
So they
Incredible
strike
food
me as,
ideas.
Like pretzel pizza, like a
It's-
pizza
it was
pretzel pull
the
apart thing.
incredible.
So it's like an appetizer dense place.
no. Incredible food ideas with the lowest quality ingredients.
Oh.
Yeah,
So
horrible
here's the thing.
execution.
They have a burger that they have chicken tenders on with a buffalo sauce,
Mhm.
right? And it looks delicious. The way they describe it is delicious. It showed up. It was 2 broken in half patties, and the chicken tenders had cold buffalo sauce on it. I'm like, bro, you can't fucking try to tell me that this is like.
They're all janky.
And then so I was like, you know what? Okay, I always give places the benefit of the doubt. Second time I went back, pretty much the same thing happened. I'm like, is this a standard?
Well, first time I went there, I ordered a Philly cheesesteak and there was raw mushrooms on it.
raw
Oh my
mushrooms and
God.
onions.
Yeah.
on a chili.
On a Philly
On a
cheesesteak.
chili feast.
On
a- All right, buddy. Words. I don't do them.
So I smell toast.
Oh shit. Oh boy. Oh boy. Oh boy.
Oh, no.
Now they have the one. In,
Could you tell we're all former fat boys? How long have we been talking about food?
Well, yeah, food's great, man.
Food
That's
is
the problem.
awesome.
Yo, I
Shake
love-
Shack.
Oh, you know we haven't
In-N-Out.
talked about. We haven't talked about the fights tonight.
Oh yeah,
Oh,
big
man.
fights tonight.
If Jan Blachowicz beats Luke Rockhold, I'm gonna lose it. That's our Polish flag.
I want
holder
Luke
right now.
Rockhold to get his head blasted off his shoulders.
You think so?
Yes. I want Michael Chiesa to get his head blasted off his shoulders by Diego Sanchez.
I don't think that's gonna happen. You know what? This is what we can do. There's a podcast now. We can make official predictions. So starting at the bottom of the list, Diego Sanchez versus Michael Chiesa. Who do you think?
Diego Sanchez.
Via?
TKO.
What?
Second round.
No, not a chance. Michael Chiesa beats him decision.
What? Third
If
round?
Michael Chiesa
3
wins, I
rounds.
think he'll submit him.
So it
He
goes to the third
could,
round.
but Diego Sanchez is kind of a bulldog.
That's what I'm saying. He might catch him.
And then you have there's another one on there. I don't know.
Holm
Lucas
versus
Sanchez.
Nunez.
No,
Or
you
no,
want to go
not-
in order, right?
Yeah, Holm versus Nunez.
I know we're skipping one by accident. I can't remember what it is.
Masvidal versus.
No, okay, no, we got them all. I just remembered. So Rockhold versus Blachowicz.
Yeah.
Who do you got?
Jan.
You have Jan?
Yeah. I don't know how he's gonna win though,
I don't know how Jan's going
and
to
I
win
don't know
either.
when he's gonna win.
I have to say this. I really want him to win.
Yeah.
I
me
don't know
too.
if he's going to.
I don't know how.
really,
This is Rockhold's
really
first
want-
fight at light heavyweight.
205, yeah.
So, who knows?
Jan
Maybe he's better.
Blachowicz, 3-round decision. Luke Rockhold is not ready for 205.
No, I don't think he is. Either.
He's huge.
I have a
saw,
question regarding that.
Yeah.
How usually how do fighters fare moving up in a weight class? Are the
depends.
odds against them?
It depends what you're walking.
Yeah, it
Would you
around
say?
weight
It
is,
depends.
Yeah, that's because that's
And
my
how much
that's
you
my
have to
main
cut.
question exactly.
right.
Yeah.
Or if you have
Because
to
what's
cut.
your walk around?
So
weight, right?
Luke
Like-
Rockhold, right, is 6'3".
He probably walks around at 220,
He
230.
does. He walks around at like
so
225,
205
I
wouldn't
think.
be too crazy for him. If anything, he could
Yeah, but
probably
you have to
feel
remember
more
this,
athletic,
right?
right?
He used
But
to fight at 185.
have to
So now
remember,
205 is much
Like you
more
always have to
comfortable for him.
backtrack everything though, right? So Luke Rockhold might walk around at 220 and he can cut to 205. But there are guys at 205 that walk around at 240,
Yeah.
Fair enough.
right?
Fair enough.
That
And
should
so
be
the
fighting.
idea is
That
that
could
if
be
I
fighting
could,
heavyweight. Yeah.
that could and should be fighting heavyweight.
Uh-huh.
And so the idea is that, okay, if I'm 220 pounds and I can cut to 185, I have a massive size advantage on these guys.
Jesus.
Right?
Christ.
And that's the same logic there, is that these guys are 245 pounds and they're like, if I can cut to 205 and I rehydrate in one night and gain 20 pounds. Bro, Daniel Cormier, when he was fighting.
Was he like 260 or something like that?
No, it's just he would cut to 205.
But
it would
he
be
would cut
brutal
from
on his
what,
body.
Like 260 or 250?
I don't think I think he walked around at like 235.
Oh, really?
right?
Okay, I had that way off.
Or
But he's-
240, right?
he's a
But
big guy,
I
though,
heard
man.
I heard he would cut to 205 and his rehydrate and he would food and step and eat and food. And he would step into the cage at like 230, 225.
Holy
Yeah,
shit.
he's a beast.
So he's a monster.
So like how quick is that refeed? Like how long do you have to get your body back up to?
10 hours, 12 hours, I think.
Wow.
It doesn't take long.
Or no,
though.
it's a
Because you're
it's a full
completely-
day. It's a
From
full day.
weigh-in to the fight. Yeah.
It's a full day.
You're
Yeah.
completely depleted though, right?
But you have a full day, right?
Yeah.
so you
Holy
can-
shit.
You're a
eat-
skeleton
But
on
you
the
weigh
scale.
in at 205
Yes.
and you step into the ring at 2. That's crazy. Dude.
Yeah,
Yeah.
bro. The what they do to their bodies is extreme
That's
as fuck.
crazy.
Yep.
Yeah, dude.
Down to
Bro,
where
and
you
he-
weigh in with a towel.
Khabib,
Yeah.
you know
Yeah.
Khabib Nurmagomedov
Mm-hmm.
walks around at 190.
Oh my god.
He cuts to 145,
Does he
bro.
actually?
Yeah. You want to hear something crazy? So you think about it like this. Like we're like, so for me, I'm like 205 pounds, let's say, right?
Right.
I could cut to 170, but I'm not like that high level of an athlete. Like my body, I don't walk around at 12%, 11% body fat.
I think it depends on your lean mass as well.
For sure.
Right,
so these guys though walk around all year round already ripped, and now from 190 you have to make a cut to 145.
Yeah.
That's brutal on your body.
Yeah. Yeah, losing weight is way harder when you're already jacked.
When you're
That's
already
like, yeah,
ripped,
exactly.
yeah, because
That's
you
like,
have no weight to lose.
Yeah.
That's like IFBB pros, like the guys who cut for shows and stuff. Yeah.
And in fact, the weight cut now that they do in the tub was learned from bodybuilding.
Bodybuilders, yeah.
That idea
I saw
of you
that
put
thing, yeah.
you in the tub, they put salt and a whole bottle of alcohol, and then you rub yourself with essentially the equivalent of like Vicks Vapor Rub.
No
and
way.
it pulls everything
all the oils
out
out
of
of your body.
Pulls
everything?
everything out. The water pulls everything out.
No way.
Yeah.
Salt, alcohol. What kind of alcohol does it matter? Or is rubbing alcohol?
I think it's
like-
just rubbing alcohol.
Vodka.
Vodka.
You're like doing the fucking chicken dance. Right.
Jesus, though.
What you doing there, Lucas?
You all right, Lucas? Lucas is
What are we doing for time?
Right with me. Yeah, we're doing pretty well for time. I'm
Yeah.
pretty sure.
Are we?
Oh yeah, we're over an hour, I think.
Really?
Yeah.
You think so?
Yeah.
I can't fucking help it.
Oh,
15
seriously?
minutes.
Oh, yeah,
There
okay.
you go.
I can't
So there,
help but ask.
we got a hard
Just allow it, bro. Toronto
fast
slang.
fucking 10 left.
Yo, I always found that interesting, eh? Speaking of Toronto slang.
Toronto slang and just in general.
Yeah, just in general. Like,
It is weird.
oh my God. Because when I went down to the States and I lived in New Jersey for a bit, like, obviously being here, like, there's some things that you'd say, like, where you'd say in the States, people wouldn't, like, they wouldn't be responsive towards. And I wasn't used to that, right?
Right.
And, fuck, the world is bigger than Toronto, right? But, yeah, like, I was at my buddy's house, and, probably my first time there. I was asking, I was like, buddy, like, where's your washroom? And they both look at me and they're like, my what? And I'm like, washroom. I want to go to the washroom. And they look at me and they're like, what, you want to, like, wash your clothes? I'm like, buddy, I want to go take a piss. Like, he's like, yo, you mean the bathroom? And then right there, I was like,
Canada.
yeah, I was like, what the hell? I'm not welcome here.
You know what though? There are also stigmas about the States that I went into California with.
Really?
Right? Yeah, like everybody was like, "Yo, Americans are rude, man." So when it could just be California.
Yeah,
very,
but California
very blue
is, yeah.
state. LA
Yeah.
is kind of soft place, right?
Everyone's
Bro,
allowed to do
we
anything
were-
they want. Like,
We were shopping there, and some like people were just like, "Oh, sorry," and I was like, "Bro, it's like being in Canada."
Remember
Really?
the guys in the cigar shop?
Yeah,
The
just
coolest guys ever?
This guy used to play on the fucking
Guys in the middle
on
of
the Vancouver
LA.
Grizzlies.
Yeah.
oh, what?
Yeah. Oh, yeah. This
And
guy
he's
was
just rolling
They
cigars?
knew about
Monster.
CFL football? Yeah.
Guy was a
No way.
monster, like 6'8".
CFL football, they know about that in the States?
Yep.
Exactly. That's what exactly
Had
what
our
I
minds
said.
blown.
Oh, no way.
You know what the thing is?
This guy's
though? It's
talking about the Rough Riders and
they're
shit.
American cigars, so they don't have Cuban cigars there.
Yeah, because, well,
don't-
they can now.
I don't know how the
Oh, really?
import
Yeah, they
laws are
can now,
working.
yeah.
They
But,
smooth something over.
Yeah, I forget
They
what
smooth
exactly.
something over.
I forget exactly what there was to do, but the situation between Cuba and United States is, I believe, is alleviated. But
It is, but
Yeah.
I'm not sure how
Like-
the tariffs or any of that shit. I don't think they
I
have the
believe
finer
you couldn't
details worked
fly
out yet.
straight from United States to Cuba.
No,
at
you
one
couldn't.
point, right?
No.
But you'd have to go through Canada, I think, if you wanted to.
Yeah.
But I think you can do that now,
My sisters are going to Cuba.
right? So
Yeah.
what?
So we can fucking smoke those fat Cuban
yeah, just go
stogies.
smoke a real cohiba, like.
Oh,
Like-
yeah. Rum and cohiba.
Yeah.
Oh my.
Let's get that shit cracking. Summer 2019.
The real
baby.
veterans are looking at me like cohibas are shit, buddy.
Oh boy.
Yeah.
Oh boy. Oh boy. Oh boy. If you had to go to a resort, which one would you go to? None of them.
None of
Fuck
them.
that.
Literally none of them.
No, that's not true. You wouldn't go to the Maldives?
No.
Are you serious?
Kim Kardashian's your neighbor.
Where is the Maldives?
It's like near Indonesia. I'm pretty
Is
sure.
it
It's
really?
like 4 celebrities, dude.
Yeah.
It's like 4 celebrities. Like,
Well,
you
certain
gotta
parts
be,
of it are.
You gotta be someone to go to the Maldives.
I have a podcast, bro.
Go to Panama.
You're trying to
come
tell
on.
me I can't go to the Maldives?
No, bro. Go to
We got
Panama.
2 new subscribers, I think. And you're trying to tell me I can't go to the fucking Maldives?
We have collectively almost 1,000 views on all of our videos.
By the way, massive news. We broke 200 views on the first video.
Thank
Get it,
you,
boys.
If we had one of those little pop things that could shoot like confetti out, I would. You know what? Maybe I'm gonna buy a couple of those. You know what? I wanted to get a big blow
Or get a that was easy button.
Yeah, that
Yeah,
would be
buddy.
great. But
That's
have
a
one,
little
actually.
throwback. That's a little.
I
Throwback.
actually have
yeah.
one.
they have a limited amount of that was easy. Did you know that?
Really?
Really?
Yeah.
So I got one. Can I sell it?
No, I don't sell it. Bring it for the podcast.
Oh boy.
$4,000.
You know what we really want? We want that Supreme money shooter.
Oh, buddy, yo, that thing is reselling for like $1,000 US right now, or $850 US, for a fucking piece of plastic.
No
Are you gonna get it
problem.
for me? Is my question. Christmas.
I'll see what I can do. Pull a few strings.
Yeah, Sedra lives in the realm of rare shoes and rare other things.
Yes.
He's our link
He's a
to.
mysterious man.
He's our link to. This is why I can't show
Just
the
fucking
camera.
pull out shoes at him.
The camera can't see my shoes, but they're nice. They're lizard skin. They're gators.
They're lizard skin.
Yeah. You got gators on your feet?
They're
Yo,
Giuseppe,
Ryan.
bro.
Gators on my feet, okay?
Oh my god.
How about you just tell the people like a fucking
Talked
gator?
about this earlier.
So, boys, what are the purchases in New York?
I don't know.
You haven't decided?
No.
No?
I have a whole portfolio. I talked about this
Versace
last
dress
episode.
shirt.
Oh, no. See, that's where, when you get yourself that deep into a rabbit hole, you can't decide on anything. You're not going to leave with anything.
I know.
That's the thing.
Oversized Versace
You got to pick one
dress shirt.
thing. If it's going to be expensive, you got to pick one thing and just go with it.
Oversized
Sedra.
Versace dress shirt. I've said it 3 times now.
What do you mean? Is oversized the name of it, or you're just gonna buy one that's too big?
No, I'm pretty sure that's the style
Okay.
of the shirt. Yeah.
You're actually gonna buy it? Scouts Honor. Scouts Honor. You're heavily considering it.
I'm considering it.
Say it, Scouts Honor.
Scouts Honor.
Ooh.
Really?
You're gonna burn half of the money you bring to the trip?
How much is it?
Fucking $700 probably.
Yeah. $600-$700.
Wow. Big ball of shot collar. Eh?
We'll see.
You're crazy.
We'll see what happens.
Yeah.
You're a crazy guy.
But just go with the Gucci shoes, Thomas.
I'd love a pair.
With the, are you talking about the one with the lips on them?
Maybe.
Those ones are nice.
There's a couple of them though.
Mm-hmm.
There is a couple of them.
You gonna rock the fanny pack? You gonna rock the fanny pack?
Yo,
in New
that's
York?
the wave, bro.
Yeah, that is.
You're
the
not in
wave.
New York if you don't fucking rock a fanny pack, a Supreme one.
I'm actually gonna rock a fanny pack though, like on my like normally.
Really?
Yeah.
Wow. Just the dad style.
Pull
Like,
up my shorts high as
you
fuck.
know, yeah.
Like
and then you wear the
corrupt-
Gucci
yeah.
shoes. Like, you look like a dad.
Yeah.
But
Have your ankle
you just
showing.
drip down.
Yeah, your ankle showing.
Yeah.
That's the look.
No show socks, bro.
Yeah.
Just don't wear socks.
I'm gonna wear socks.
No
No, no
socks.
socks.
No sock.
Disgusting. In Gucci shoes, no
Yeah.
socks.
What
Bro,
do you
the
mean?
whole inside
In
is
30-degree
leather.
weather?
The whole inside is leather.
Yeah.
Really?
Oh, is it actually?
Yeah, pretty much.
That's disgusting. No socks.
You're gonna be slipping around in there. You're
No,
gonna-
it's leather, bro. You'll be stuck like glue. Like,
No, you
Oh,
will
Yeah.
not. If you're
fucking
sweating,
if you buy your size, you will.
if you're sweating.
I mean, you might get a little blister on the back, bro.
No, I'm
But
saying
beauty
that
is
you're.
pain.
I'm saying that if you had to run, you'd run out of your shoes. Like your feet would jump out of your shoe if you're sweating in a fucking leather shoe like that.
Oh my god.
Yeah, dude.
But is my glasses still crooked?
No, but they've been fogged up this whole time.
Have they actually? No. You're a fucking dick. Like,
Yo, there's
Can't see shit.
there's a freezer at work, and people that wear glasses, when they come out of it, their glasses are like completely fogged. And if you've ever seen Sin City, the bad guy in Sin City has his glasses and they're all white, so you can't see his eyes, bro.
Mhm.
Every time someone walks out of there, I look at them and I'm just like, if you've seen the movie, you would know.
What about
Sin
every
City is a
time
fucking
someone walked
amazing
out of the freezer with the glasses and they're all fogged up? You hit them with a bag of flour.
wow.
Catch them off guard.
Pay attention! It's dangerous in here!
Wipe your glasses.
That's a damned if you do, damned if you don't. Jesus.
Wipe your glasses!
Buddy's got bifocals on, can't see without them. Like,
Take off your glasses and wipe them.
another bag of flour coming.
It's unsafe in the warehouse. I have
Be
fogged up
prepared
glasses.
for anything. Oh my goodness.
Blow it up.
Yeah, dude, flour, icing sugar, things like that, it goes up in the air like smoke.
Raw honey.
God. No, we don't deal with raw honey. That would be cool though.
I was reading about some rare honey. I forgot what it's called. It starts with an M, I believe.
It's at Costco.
Oh, Thomas.
Really?
Scout's Honor.
What's it called?
Scout's Honor. There's
What?
a honey at Costco. Comes in a jar this big.
Yeah. Is it from
Fucking
New Zealand?
$68.
Is it from New Zealand?
What?
I don't know where it's from. It's from
'Cause
either.
that's where they make it. That's the
best honey in the
specifically
world.
where it's from.
But it starts with an M. I can tell you
That's
that much.
exactly the honey then.
Because it's $68 or
Yep,
something
that's
like that
exactly
for
the
like a
honey.
little jar. What's so
Oh my
special about
God.
it? Is there better be like amazing properties to it. It better not just be the tastiest honey because you can't justify
are they
spending
doing?
it's the
out in-
texture. I don't know.
the
It's-
texture.
Yeah, it's the texture.
How
And
do you
it's
even
also,
eat that? But you don't
it's
put that
also-
shit on toast.
It's got different like health benefits to it as well.
You know what you do put on toast though? That is apparently disgusting.
Vegemite.
Thank
Yes,
you.
sir.
Thank you.
Let's go.
Oh my.
You're gonna
God.
have a Vegemite sandwich.
Vegemite
Oh my God.
sandwich?
'Cause speaking of New Zealand, that whole neck of the woods, bro. Oh my God.
I'd love to go to New Zealand.
I'd love to. New Zealand or Australia.
Can you buy
bro?
Vegemite in Canada?
Yeah,
Can you?
yeah, you can get it in
Really?
international section at Loblaws.
No way.
For
Yep.
sure, for sure.
Yep,
What is it?
I heard it's shit.
it's like a fermented fish or something. I
Is it
believe, or
actually?
I'll try it.
something like that.
I'll try it.
Or some
boys
sort
will
of
try
curd.
it.
my buddy, my barber, he went to Australia not too long ago, bro.
My barber
guy-
put Vegemite in my hair.
The new wave.
My fucking hair smells awful.
Can tell you firsthand, Vegemite is trash.
You're like, dude, I hate it.
Like no, but like you put it in here.
Would you try it though? With
I'd
like
try it,
on
100%.
Absolutely, I'd
100%.
try
I
it.
try. I'm
Yeah.
not going to. Hey, if I were to go to Australia, I'm not gonna try. fucking
No, I mean
Vegemite.
like you want to try it like
Like
we
re-
go to Loblaws and buy
Yeah.
it?
Yeah, I'm down.
Absolutely.
I'm down.
Cool.
100%.
I actually think we can go tonight and buy it.
Let's do it.
Let's fucking do it. Yeah.
Wait,
Everybody-
Loblaws closes when? Like
10.
We can shoot the little video
fuck,
of
it's
it
2
too.
a.m.
It's 2 a.m.
See, they don't know that.
We're
You're right.
night
I tried to
owls.
say we were in Switzerland before, but Ryan was like, "We're in Switzerland?"
Oh my God.
Yeah. And I couldn't
that
put up
long.
that big maple leaf either.
Well, you put a burlap sack over my head and I was out for 10 hours.
Oh boy, oh boy, oh boy.